Good evening, everybody. Today is Wednesday, and this is me, Largo, please, spawning as the Blue Protoss, playing 3 versus 3 with two of my friends once again. It is the same team as the last time I costed a 3v3, and we got Stig Hedvig, the Red Protoss, and we got Nattkryp, the Chiel Terran. And we are playing random, all of us. That is why, as you can see, I'm not my usual Zerg. And what are we up against? We got a little sister who's spawning as the orange Zerg. We got Oiml as the purple Terran, and we got Urinstinkt, which actually is a Swedish word. I don't think that is some kind of English word. And he's spawning as the yellow Protoss. So 3 Protoss, 2 Terran, and 1 Zerg in this game. And as you can see, Hedvig is he is having some kind of epileptic seizure here, and now he finally stopped. Fantastic. Oh, that's not good. There we go. Can have some units up. That'll work. And I'm casting this game because I think it was a great game. We had a lot of fun playing it, so hopefully people will have get some enjoyment out of it when I'm casting it as well. And of course, the reason to why I'm not casting any 1 versus 1 is that I haven't played any in a long while. Actually, I'm playing a lot of 2v2 and 3v3 with these two guys, and it is a lot of fun. And it is a nice break from the laddering alone in the dark. We just cry and lose and win, and then we cry some more. So nothing ordinary going on here. I'm getting my cybernetics core here, getting my gateway as well. Well, I got my gateway. I should get my second gas as well. Nattkryp is getting his orbital, is getting his second barracks, and Stig Hedvig is getting just as me. His cybernetics core has got 1 gateway. And what is going up here? We got a spawning pool on the way, 1 barracks up, orbital up, and cybernetics and gateway. So as you can see, there is no strategy that involves early pressure. There's no cheese coming, no really early pressure, which is quite nice. I do not like to play against, but as you can see, the Zerg players only having 14 drones compared to the 3 Protoss, 21, and again 21, so he is far behind on drones. But once his queen get out, he can probably drone quite heavily and catch up. And of course, he is getting his expansion as well, so he's on 2 base, which of course is great when you're Zerg if you can manage to not die while taking it. So he will be doing just fine. And as you can see, Hedvig's trying to do a wall here. Nothing going on there. Some more gateways. Well, 1 more gateway. And I was actually afraid of some kind of early Zerg pressure. Zerglings. I wall off quite neat here. As you can see, a small gap there, and only down in the minerals. All other ways in are closed, and I will get some cannons here as well. As you can see, no, I'm not getting a fort yet, but I will get that as well to be completely safe. And as you can see, I'm getting my 1, 2, and 3 more gateways, and a pylon to block everything in here. Quite good. And these gateways will not be unpowered very easily, which of course is great. I'm getting my warp check as well. And what's going on up here? Let's see. We can see 1 expansion coming up, 1 command center there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 barracks in total here, which means a lot of marines. I can see a bunch of them in the middle there as well. And as you can see, they are now gearing up to do some kind of push here, and a lot of Zerglings there. What many is it? It is 16. We're having the Chow, so we do have vision of this. And they have 1 a proxy pylon as well to be able to reinforce really great. And they taking Urinstinkt is taking his expansion as well, so they're doing great. As you can see, 2 tech labs, 1 reactor from the Terran Oiml. So And he can reduce quite a lot of units here, and he's going for a run by here, the Zerg player. Little sister, and he walks in and he can scout us, and he can try to do some kind of damage as well. He's running up, seeing no expansion. And of course he will not find any right now either, since we haven't expanded at all. And as you can see, he's scouting everywhere, has good overlord placement to be able to see the rocks. And he's looking around, see nothing. So not much is going on right now at all, actually. He's poking down again, see if he can do some kind of damage. As you can see, I'm getting a cannon in here. And Zealots really smash Zerglings. And he's moving in there to do some kind of damage. Good reaction there, and he blocks off there, and I'm trying to block off here as well. As you can see, I'm trying to block them as much as possible, and they will run in here, but I do have my cannon. I'm using my probe to pick this off. Excuse me, I got something in my throat. It was really annoying. But okay, let's go back to the game. We get some purple mariners and some marauders as well, and they're moving in. One single lost Zealot from Stikadving, and they're preparing for a push here, as you can see. We are quite unorganized. In the meantime, I'm harvesting a lot of minerals. I'm getting a lot of sentries. I was quite gas heavy for a while. And as well, I'm getting my +1 attack, which is great against Zerglings with these Zealots, which will two-shot them instead of 3 shots. And they're trying to push up here. A lot of Marines from Nasrjeep, as you can see. But they're trying to get up there, and this is a misclick, of course, taking a lot of damage. So we move down here, and we see a lot of Stalkers. And they need to back up, and I'm like, yeah, I'm back here, I prefer to not fight. I want a peaceful world. But finally I decided to move up here, and I don't want them to be able to push up completely, so I go with a force field here, trying to cut that off as much as possible to stop them to push up too far into our base. But they do have a lot of troops. And we're trying to reinforce, as you can see here, a lot of barracks going down, and he has 3 orbital commands, so he's almost mined out. He's using mules like ever before. And of course they can fly out and expand, no problemo. And as you can see, this push is constantly flowing with reinforcements. And we really struggle to keep them out of the base. As you can see, even more units is getting in. We even got some lag. They're pushing in, and they produce a lot more units than we do. But as you can see, we do have some reinforcements coming in as well, as much as we can. I don't have any pylon here. I cannot warp in. I need to warp in back in my base and move up here as well, which of course is annoying. And every time we almost clear it up and feel like, okay, it is okay now, we're safe, they come with even more reinforcements, as you can see. They're just streaming in here. A lot of Stalkers, a lot of Roaches, some Marauders as well. But finally I'm getting out some Zealots. I think that's mine. Yeah, it is. And we got the Mariners as well, shooting away. And as you can see, you look at the production tab here, 9 Marines at a time, which of course is really good reinforcement. I'm getting out 1 Immortal as well against these Stalkers, because they blast them away really good. And I'm trying to keep them alive and pushing forward with my Zealots. I want them to take damage. I want my Immortal to be able to fire as much as possible. As you can see, they are insanely good. I actually deals, but it is 77 damage against armored units. No, 55. I shouldn't have these together. I'm not that clever. Well, it deals a lot of damage, at least that's my point. But I'm losing it because I misclicked, of course. But finally, these Mariners will be able to clean this up, and we do get a small breathe before they continue to push. As you can see, they are rallying constantly. I'm trying to get 1 expansion up, because as you can see, I'm getting quite mined out here, and that is not a good thing. But as you can see here, I'm getting... No, that's not me. Where am I? There I am, getting more immortals to be able to fend off all these roaches, marauders, and stalkers. Of course, immortals will do great against these. Close this one. It takes so much space, and I'm almost done with my expansion. And Nutcreep is just flying around, checking things out with his orbital command. He's trying to expand